Minshew and the Jacksonville Jaguars taking on Phillip Rivers and the Indianapolis Colts.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the Sunshine State and TIAA Bank Field here in Jacksonville. This crowd excited to see their Jaguars as both teams emerged from their tunnels a moment ago. We are just about ready for football as the Jags get set to match up with the Indianapolis Colts. Time for a much-needed and much-welcome diversion. The NFL is back. Here we go, week one. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. Well, it's time to turn the page to a new era in Indianapolis as the Colts are led out for the first time by their new quarterback, the veteran Phillip Rivers.
Phillip Rivers exchanging one shade of blue for another. How about 16 seasons with the Chargers? Totally identified with that franchise. Now we get to find out just how much life is left in that 38-year-old arm. And with the Colts, I think they'll have a great chance to establish a running game and throw the ball downfield.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete. He was looking for Michael Pittman that time. And it's second down. He was a second-round pick. Many scouts thought he could have gone higher than that.
And I was one of them. Even though I don't scout for any particular team, I had a first-round grade on him. And frankly, I'm surprised he lasted to the second round. They got a steal with this player.
And you take a look at this draft class from a season ago, really it grades out as a pretty darn good class.
So you have to give a lot of credit to the entire scouting organization. General manager, personnel department, college scouts, all came together. They evaluated it very well and got a nice payoff.
Third and short yardage, Rivers. And a throw there going to be incomplete.
How about some applause for the defense there? They forced him to throw that one into coverage, and just like that, they're staring at a fourth down. Well done.
Out is Rigoberto Sanchez on fourth down to punt this thing. It'll go as a 42, making a 43-yard punt. 6 on the return, and the Jaguars go on offense, first down and 10. Minshew going to lead up the Jaguars first and 10 at the 31-yard line. On the ground, this is Leonard Fournette. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. Second and 10 coming up.
Right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. Second and 10 at the 32-yard line.
A first carry now for Thompson.
Number 34 on the
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
They'll try and run forward with Fournette. And Fournette trying to power his way forward, but I don't think he got there. Just a 1-yard gain on the play, and that'll mean a call to the punt team as it's fourth down.
Well, they picked up a portion of it, but not all that they needed. Now that leads to a decision on 4th and 1. Let's see what they decide to do.
And here's Rodgers on the return. That'll be a 43-yard punt, but a net of just 33 following a 10-yard return. And the Colts will go on offense here, first and 10.
22-yard line.
First down, Rivers. And a flag comes in as that one falls incomplete. Well, let's see who this is on. A little too aggressive defensively, and the flag comes out.
And no one trying to cover is going to like a call going against them, but you have to like the effort there. Went for the interception, just unable to get it, and the flag did come out.
And the Jags get to him as down he goes. Josh Allen. Give him the credit for the sack and a loss of 14 yards.
Second down.
Well, so much for setting the tone of the drive offensively. Giving up a big sack that loses that kind of yardage, not a great start.
Now left side on the swing pass. And give him 9 yards on the second down screen play.
Complete.
For a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass. Looked like it was coming together. Looked like there was an opening. Still, ended up with a solid game.
And it's going to be incomplete. He was able to catch it there on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. And it's going to bring up 4th down.
2 drives won't tell the story of this game, but you absolutely have to like how this defense has played thus far. They have yet to allow this offense to get on track in this one.
A nice run back there off the good punt. It's a 16-yard return. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. So time to see Jacksonville again on offense for the second time here in this game. And the first drive, 3 and out. Second possession, see if they can get a little momentum.
And oftentimes that first drive is just a feeling out process. You have some plays that you've got called and you want to see how defense reacts. It may not go terrific on the first one. Now they're ready to go. They've kind of got a look at them, got a sense. Let's see if they open things up a little bit.
See if they open things up. Let's see what the defense does here, too, after a good stop. Now he's going to swing this one out to his running back. A good job defensively to hold that to 4 yards, and now it's 3rd down.
So many things have to come together just right for a screen pass to break for big yardage. The blocking, the timing of the pass to the runner, everything has to fit together just right. But on that play, the defense was able to disrupt things and hold it to a short game.
He's got it complete to Thompson. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or 2 shy of the 40. 10 yards there, good enough for the Jags. 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Throwing on 1st down is Minshew. Brought in here by Tyler Eifert. And he's going to get this inside the 30. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another 1st down.
And what a nice example there of a tight end doing exactly what he needs to do. How about how he worked his way to the outside, made sure he secured the catch, and then anything after that, we count that as a bonus. And indeed, he gets enough for the 1st down.
And he went nowhere. He'll lose yardage back to the 29. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
It's a loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11 at the Colts' 29-yard line.
On 2nd and 11 now. Minshew. And he's going to be taken down back around the 35-yard line. Danico Autry busting through to get him for a loss of 6.
It's a team game, but sometimes individuals do stand out, don't they? How about that for a twofer? Tackle for a loss on the running play on the previous down, and then comes right back and gets a sack.
So 3rd and long after the sack. Tough road for Minshew and the Jags. From the gun, Minshew to throw. And the catch good. It's Eifert. And he'll be stopped here well short of the 1st down at the 24-yard line. They'll get 11, but it'll still lead to a 4th down.
So much about this game is just understanding situations and then having to execute, isn't it? Guard the 1st down sticks. Don't let them get there. And they rallied and made the tackle.
Makes the score Jaguars 3.
So chalk that down as an 8-play drive capped with a field goal.
Yeah, as a friend of mine used to say, they were moving and grooving for a while, but they couldn't keep the momentum going enough to get a touchdown out of it.
On the return, it's Nyheim Hines. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26.
1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And this is their 3rd drive. Right now, maybe not about points, just about getting something. They haven't gotten a 1st down yet in this game.
It's a mental barrier you don't think about until you go a couple of drives without getting a 1st down. Then all of a sudden it looms big. It gets harder and harder to actually attain that first down.
They'll run on 1st down with Marlon Mack. And they get to him after a gain of 6 to the 46.
Ball carrier. He was tackled at the 46-yard line.
Start of the 2nd quarter, and it's the Colts in possession as they've got it with a 2nd and 4 coming up. Start of the 2nd quarter, and it's the Colts in possession as they've got it with a 2nd and 4 coming up. Looking deep for Hilton. And this is taken in at the 5.
Rivers pass.
A huge play that time for the Colts. 49 yards.
Indianapolis.
This offense has been slow to get started, but that play will certainly give them a little bit of life. Maybe the late wake-up call that they had been seeking.
They'll run here with Mack. And he gets halfway home from the 4 down to the 2-yard line.
Carrier.
Good first step there defensively, but they're still knocking on the doorstep, so maybe another run here?
I think so. One of my favorite coaches used to say, son, if you could darn near lay down near the end zone and get in, give me my best power running play with my best back right now.
A big play if you think about it right now in this season opener. It's 3rd and goal. Now we've got whistles and a flag. Looked like one of the Colts linemen might have jumped. And that'll set them back 5. A bad time for a false start penalty as they're backed up now for 3rd and goal. From the shotgun, it's Rivers. And he's got his man. It's Hilton for the Colts touchdown.
13, T.Y. Hilton.
A 7-yard touchdown grab. And the Colts have taken the lead. And he's a little bit on the shorter side as a receiver. Maybe sometimes for the defense, tough to find the little guys, right?
Yeah, sometimes they get lost in the traffic, but usually what it means is that rather than just winning with height or even speed, they use their quickness to find a way to get open.
Well, tall, short, wide, skinny, whatever, there it results in a touchdown. Extra point right down the middle, and that makes it a 7-3 lead. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And taken down just past the 20 at about the 21-yard line.
At their own 21-yard line.
We remind you lots more to come here in this opening weekend of the Return to Football 2020. Coming up later tonight, it's the national debut of SoFi Stadium in Southern California. The Cowboys and the Rams doing battle there. And then 2 more to finish off the week on Monday Night Football. The Steelers and Giants from MetLife Stadium and the Titans and Broncos from Mile High. And the window closes quickly. He'll only get up to the 22-yard line.
He was taken down at the 22.
It was Matthew Adams who got him down on the defensive side.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
On 2nd and 9, Minshew got his man. It's Eifert. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a 3rd down.
I think it's okay there. They didn't get a whole lot on that play, but it's nice to have a safety valve that's built like this guy. Big target, guy you can spot pretty easily. Put it on him when your other targets aren't open.
The Colts are going to get him. Down he goes. DeForest Buckner with a sack, the former number 7 overall pick.
Well, that's the 2nd time he's been sacked so far in the first half, and if they have designs on having a big year, on going anywhere, they've got to find a way to keep him upright so he can throw the football.
Here's Logan Cook now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. We'll call that a punt of 38 yards officially. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. Marlon Mack now heading back out there. A good job in the passing game. Decent job in the running game, but really they've been more effective through the air. We'll see if that shifts at all as this goes on.
Thus far, it feels like they're calling this game in reverse. Normally you run to set up the pass. Here it feels like they're passing, hoping to set up the run and be more effective later on in the game.
Yeah, you can do it both ways. We usually talk about it in the reverse, however.
No doubt about it.
From just shy of midfield, Rivers, he's got his target. That's Zach Pascal. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. 16 yards, a 1st down.
And the Colts.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Working out of the gun, Rivers. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And that is incomplete. He was looking that time to get it to Paris Campbell. And that'll bring up second down.
Thus far, they have been able to move the line of scrimmage very well in the running game. Almost felt like they said in the huddle, can you guys pass protect? Let's take a big shot downfield. Didn't get it on that one, but they may come back to it again.
And the coach has decided to challenge this play. He has tossed down the red flag. Well, he challenged the play. It did not pay off.
And that means he lost a timeout in that challenge.
And as a coach, you hate that. Don't know if you took the advice of the player, you threw it yourself, but it didn't go your way.
At the end of the day, it all comes back to the head coach. He has the final determination on whether to actually challenge the play or not. In this case, it didn't pay off for him.
And that's got to be so heartbreaking. You throw that flag, you probably feel really confident, and then all of a sudden, boom, you lose the challenge.
Yeah, when you take a look at it, you're throwing that flag because you believe you're going to be right. And when it comes back the other way, you have to regroup.
A 50-50 ball here, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the rookie from Florida, C.J. Henderson.
Well, I tell you, Brandon, this ball's intercepted, but it is third down. So the silver lining is that since this is so far down the field and there wasn't a big run back associated with it, really this kind of works like a punt. It's not an altogether bad result.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. It's been very much a slow start for them. 3 drives and just the 3 points, CD.
Yeah, if you're into the points per drive ratio, that answer is 1. And that's not going to get it done in a ball game. They've got to find a way to finish these drives in end zones, not having balls go through goalposts.
A nice run there, 9 yards, and it'll be second down.
Brings up 2nd and 1.
On second down, it's Thompson. And he'll get it up a little shy of the 15. They'll spot him down at the 14-yard line. 2 yards, good enough for first. There's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. Now Minshew on 1st and 10. And connecting here with DJ Shark. They get him to the ground right on the cusp of the red zone after a pickup of 5 or 6.
A gain of 5.
2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on 1st down. A pass complete here to Conley. And this one will go to the 28-yard line.
Chris Conley. That's good.
We're on 2 minutes to play in this first half. 7-3 our score. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes, we'll again head down to visit with Jonathan Coachman in Orlando, back for another year. He'll have scores from around the NFL here on this opening weekend. And now a throw here secured by his running back out of the backfield. Now he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down. That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. He's got Thompson here, complete. Now after the completion, we're going to get a timeout, an injured player. Hate to see this, week 1 of the season. We'll be back. That 1st down completion only netted him 3. 2nd and 7. Here's a throw out wide, complete to his running back right side.
Minshew's
a good job defensively to hold that to 4 yards, and now it's 3rd down.
It's a gain of 4.
They had the catch on 2nd down, but it didn't help at all, and now they're looking at 3rd down here.
Ready? 60 outlaw. Go. Go. Mike 5-4.
It'll be Minshew again. And this one goes incomplete. A first misfire there after 6 straight completions. And it leads to 4th down. The passing game not in sync here early. And now it's 4th down. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. Oh, and what a play on special teams here. This is going to be down inside the 5, all the way down at the 2-yard line.
And he's got to be fired up about that effort. I don't think he could have walked down and placed it any better than where he ended up putting the football. That's excellent.
On first down, they'll start out with Matt. And he's able to get this across the 10 before being taken down. Down on the field, we've got an injured Colt after that last play. We'll check on his status when we get back. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. Throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete.
He was trying to get that one out to his running back out of the backfield, but that one was read and timed perfectly, and they were able to break it up.
On second down, Rivers again. And this is going to be caught. He won the fight for the football.
Complete to number 13. A gain of 26 yards. First down, Indianapolis.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. From the gun, Rivers. Fighting Hilton on the slant. And he'll be stopped right at midfield. Another catch for him there. This one good for 11. First down. Rivers now from the 50. Flush to his right. And he'll go out of bounds right around the 40. Rivers looking a little nimble there as he picks up a first down.
First down, Colts.
So even though it's first down, here's the field goal unit on now to try to get 3 before halftime. They'll spot it at the 47, so call it a 57-yard attempt. And this is good from 57 yards out. That was bombs away right there.
3.
So a big play before the end of the half to get him into this spot, and they cash in with 3.
How about the 1-2 to the solar plexus on that one? The big play, the field goal, not much time left on the clock. That's the way to go into the half.
So we've reached half. All right, we will save the Week 1 highlights and apparently get right back to the action here in the 3rd. We'll see if Week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped at the 23-yard line.
At their own 23-yard line.
Out come the Jaguars now as he'll go on offense first here in this 3rd quarter. These guys had to punt last time. It has not been a very fruitful game offensively thus far. They haven't even made a trip to the red zone.
And I know that everyone's going crazy on that sideline because that drives you berserk to come off the field, not really move the ball well. As you said, not even get to the red zone, let alone, not even put points on the board. They've got to just take a deep breath, relax, try to figure out what is working, and call more of that.
5 yards on the catch there, brings up second down. From the 28, it's 2nd and 5. Now the second down throw on target. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. He was held without a catch in the first half, but he's got one here, and he also picks up a first down. Fournette, a first down carry. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times this game is about patience, isn't it? Has had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice, because you're right, he struggled, especially in that first half.
Yeah, and I know the great ones always think to themselves, just hang in there. I'm just one big carry away from busting this open. That's a good start for him.
3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. Shotgun handoff to Thompson. And he's going to get this pretty close to a first down at the Colts 37. A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6.
That was a good run, and it got to the second level. And what I mean by that is that's where the linebackers usually play. First level being the defensive front, last level being the secondary. But the strong safety position ended up making the tackle, and oftentimes we call them a hybrid. Combination defensive back, combination linebacker. We saw the linebacker make the stop.
Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. Out of the gun is Minshew, and inside the 20 before he's brought down. Just his second catch of the game so far. This one moves the chains. So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. And they'll try the jet sweep here. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. Tavon Wilson up to make the tackle.
That's a strong pickup right there on first down. And as this drive goes on, we're seeing an offensive line and running game imposing its will.
2nd and 5 now. Minshew. This will be caught at about the 5. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. They picked up 5 yards last time. Now they double it and get 10 here. They'll try and run for it with Fournette. And he's going to press this one forward as they stop it right around the 1. Give him 4 on the carry there. It's 2nd and goal. 2nd and goal from the 1. They'll try to punch it in with Fournette. And he'll actually lose a little bit of yardage here. Back to the 2. He lost 2 there. And it's 3rd down. A couple extra tight ends in the formation here as they line up 3rd and 2. Here's Fournette, and he'll take this one in for a Jags touchdown. Taking it in from 2 yards out, and the Jaguars are within an extra point of tying this one up.
Well, they decided to run it in and got it done on 3rd and goal. A lot of times that's a passing play.
The kicker just has to come out for the PAT. He can breathe a sigh of relief as well, right?
Although I don't know if he's really breathing a sigh of relief. I think he likes to put 3 points on his ledger.
Josh Lambo now for the point after. And he'll put it through, and that evens us up at 10 apiece. That one in the books as a 12-play drive. And the man who finished it off with a run into the end zone, Leonard Fournette. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And he'll be stopped up at the 25.
1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Here's the Colts now as they get ready for their first possession on offense of the second half. And their lead has evaporated in this 3rd quarter. It's tied once more as they begin with a 1st and 10. Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
Normally being a big-bodied receiver plays to their advantage downfield. Go up and make the catch, take the hit, and pick up yardage. But in this case, the hit was timed really well and popped it free from his grasp.
He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead.
The goal of a wide receiver screen is get enough blockers in front to create a wall and let him pick his spot to run the football. How about the defense there, swarming to it and not allowing that to happen? Did not let him get downfield.
And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. On first down, it's Mack, and he'll fight his way forward to about the 48-yard line. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run.
At their 48-yard line.
Staying on the ground with Mack, and he's going to take this across midfield into Jacksonville territory. They follow up the first down 1-yard run with a minimal gain of 2.
2 yards. And it's 3rd down.
On 3rd down, Rivers. He's going to rifle one deep left side. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by the former first-round pick, DJ Hayden. And a great return as he takes this up just shy of the 45. Now, after the completion, we're going to get a timeout, an injured player. Hate to see this. Week 1 of the season. We'll be back. They'll start out on the ground. It's Leonard Fournette. And 3 yards there takes him to the 45. Now, they struggled to get him rolling on the ground in the first half, and that's sort of continuing here in the third quarter.
Yeah, but I don't think it's time to abandon the running game. I would say keep feeding the horse, and I believe he'll eventually reward them, especially as we get deeper in the game.
Back now in Jacksonville. Knotted up here at 10. That's our score as we begin quarter number 4. They'll run it again with Fournette. And he'll be taken down just shy of midfield after a gain of about 4.
Number 27, Leonard.
If you're a football guy, that's a pretty run because everyone is in sync right there. Obviously, the guy carrying the ball, but how about the people up front? Leverage, athleticism, they created.
And this is going to be intercepted. Picked up by Kenny Moore. And he'll get this one out to the 50 to the midfield stripe. Down on the field, we've got an injured Colt after that last play. While the training staff takes a peek, we'll take a break. Just week 1, but already plenty of intrigue with the games going on, and this one no different as we come up on a 1st and 10. Rivers hands this one to Mack. He'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. A big run there, 29 yards and a first. Some good games going on in the early window. This might be the best of the bunch. On 1st down, they'll stay with Mack on the ground. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on 1st down.
And that's exactly what you want on a 1st down run. Pick up 5 yards, bring up 2nd and 5. The defensive line, though, they've got to figure out a way to out-leverage the guys up front because the offensive line is winning at the point of attack.
And they get to him quickly here as he stopped right around the 13. Still a couple yards short of the first as the 3-yard gain brings up a 3rd down. Operating from the gun. Rivers. This will be caught at about the 6. And he has the 1st down before he's tackled at the 5. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. A field goal could get him the lead, but it might not be enough here as they come up on 1st and goal. And he's going to press this one forward as they stop him right around the 1. It'll be a pickup of 4, and it brings up 2nd and goal. 2nd and goal from the 1. They'll run it with Mack, and he takes it in for a Colts score. Punching it in from a yard away. And the Colts have broken our tie as they take the lead. And he was excellent on that drive. He deserved to be the one to get across the chalk.
Oh, I agree with you totally. A workhorse on the drive, and how about that last decisive run to punch it in?
Now Blankenship on for the PAT. He's got it as they go up by a total of 17 to 10. That time a 6-play drive. And the end result was a Marlon Mack touchdown run.
Rigoberto Sanchez to kick off for Indianapolis.
Sanchez now, he'll kick it away following the touchdown. Fielded just outside the goal line. And he'll get it up across the 20 to the 21-yard line.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
And out now comes Jacksonville as they get ready to go. And now after the touchdown a moment ago, they work from behind in a 7-point game in this 4th quarter. Plenty of time on the clock. And here's a good way to kick off a drive, complete over the middle. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. That play going for 16 yards to start the drive. 1st down. Clock running under 4 to play now as they come up on 1st and 10. Now a toss left side into the hands of his tight end. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. And some room to work. And he's got this down to the 35.
Chris Thompson. That's good.
Something to watch here in week 1 of the season, tackling. Because you and I both know that in the preseason, a lot of these guys don't play a whole lot. Plus, the intensity and the speed really ratchets up on opening week.
And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25.
Hey, baby, this ain't good enough, right?
So offside's the call, and they understandably decline it.
And this is why we're seeing more and more teams hiring that one coach to the staff that's in charge of all these things. This one's minor. It's pretty easy to figure out. But all the game management stuff, trying to help out the head coach in his decision-making process.
Now this one over the middle into the hands of his tight end, complete. 7 yards, the pickup there.
Tyler Eifert.
3 yards remain for second down.
Second and 3 at the Colts 16-yard line.
Here's Minshew. That's complete right around the 8. And he will get this into the end zone for a Jaguar touchdown. A 16-yard touchdown. And the Jaguars are within an extra point of tying this one up. There you go, Charles. His first touchdown pass of the new season.
And he had a strong rookie year. So much more expected of him this one, as you might imagine. He threw that one with confidence and assuredness.
And I noticed that the celebration a little bit more subdued than his first touchdown pass last year as a rookie.
Yeah, he certainly is acting like he's done it before.
And we are tied here in the fourth quarter. A drive that time of 6 plays. And it results in a touchdown for Jacksonville. 17-17 the score. All even to this point as the kick's away. On the return is Hines. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
The Colts take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
A big chunk on the ground there, 27 yards.
First down, Indianapolis.
Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Set. Hey, bro, 80.
First down, Rivers. And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away. Rivers incomplete on first down. Here's second and 10. Now Rivers. Taken in by the tight end Doyle.
Rivers pass.
9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1.
Brings up.
Came up a little short on the last pass play. They did get 9 yards out of it, leaving him with his 3rd and 1. They'll try and run for this with Mack. The Jaguars going to go ahead and use their first timeout as the clock will stop with 1:06 left to go in the game. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. They'll run with a former Ole Miss Rebel, Jordan Wilkins. And the play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back near the 40 at the 39. 13 yards remaining on second down. Rivers. Into the hands of his running back, Marlon Mack. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. Give him 32 on the play. He had one touchdown earlier, nearly a second one there.
Yeah, it took a touchdown-saving tackle to keep him out of the end zone after a big play. Perhaps you go right back to him. Don't need the distance, but maybe he can pay things off after a big effort.
And we are set for a great finish as that timeout comes in with 2 seconds to go in this football game. Every eye in the stadium fixated on Rodrigo Blankenship. And we will get a timeout with 2 ticks left. Every eye in the stadium fixated on Rodrigo Blankenship. 2 seconds on the clock. This for the win. And he got it. The kick is good. The rookie in his first NFL game hits it as time expires. And the Hoosier State will celebrate tonight as the Colts have won it. Well, a little drama there at the end, but really this thing was already decided. The late points get scored, and then it ends on the kickoff.
And I'm right there with you, partner. At the end of the game, they knew what they had to do. Just make sure you don't cough up the football at the end. Just take care of it, and victory was theirs, and that's exactly what they did.
So for the Colts, it wasn't always pretty, but they do eke out the Week 1 victory here by a field goal. And they will head home next week to take on the Minnesota Vikings. Meanwhile, for the Jaguars, they go down to defeat here in the opener. And they'll try to rebound next week on the road in Nashville. Thanks for tuning in, everybody. Alongside Charles Davis, we thank our entire crew. I'm Brandon Gaudin. This is the NFL on EA Sports.